Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to Elden Ring. This is going to be the beginning of our Elden Ring playthrough. This is going to be my first Elden Ring playthrough. I fooled around with the first couple hours of the game, so I have a basic familiarity with the intro piece of the game, as well as a small grasp of the controls, but I am basically a new player to Elden Ring, and I'm very excited to get into things here. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, I tend to go for an immersive, relaxing playthrough. I tend to read all of the lore elements. I love exploring the world, reading the item descriptions, and things like that. I want to do a build that focuses on big two-handed weapons, or the ability to wield a shield and a one-hander and be able to 100% block. So I think what I'm looking for is a class that starts with quite a bit of strength. So I'm thinking about either the warrior or the hero. The warrior starts with quite a bit of dex, not really as much strength. So maybe the hero is better for like a dex start. The vagabond starts off with quite a bit of strength and some dexterity. I don't know how much dex I'm going to need. I kind of am drawn to just going with the hero, actually. We've got 12 endurance, 16 strength, 11 arcane, which feels like a lot of arcane. I see that the bandit also has lots of arcane. And then we have the prisoner. Is the prisoner kind of like a sword mage? Yeah, intelligence 14, dex 14. And then the confessor. Strength 12, Dex 12, Faith 14. Interesting. I think I will maybe go with either a warrior or a hero. The warrior starts off with so much Dex. Oh, they're dual wield as well. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go hero. Let's see. Do we want to start with anything? I mean, the Crimson Amber Medallion increases maximum HP. I feel like that's a good thing for a new player to work with. I think our template is fine. Base appearance. Let's see. We need to get some facial hair going. Let's do some beards. Let's just go with a full beard. This is pretty good. Let's maybe something a little bit more tame. Something more like that would be okay. Let's do hair color. Let's go to hair. Let's maybe pick a different hairstyle. What do we have going on? I feel like in this kind of world, you'd probably want to keep it like close cropped. Keep your hair out of your way. It's brutal out there, so we're not going to see our head a lot once we have a helmet on, I don't think. That could work. I'm okay with that. Maybe it will bother me. And then we get into some more interesting hairstyles. Let's see. Let's go with that. We're not going to see ourselves a lot. we're gonna be looking at the back of ourselves, which is going to be covered by gear. So I think that this is absolutely fine. Let's do that. There we go. Gonna let all the cutscenes run, of course.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alright, let's start by checking some settings here. I really want to turn the music and some of the volumes up, just to really set the ambience for you guys. I think voice probably just needs to come all the way up as well. And yeah, we should be able to go with that. Heavy attack, fast attack. We have a buckler. I'm not sure it's going to be 100% block. It might just be like a partial block or maybe meant for parrying. Tarnished wizened finger. So this item allows us to leave little messages on the ground that we see. I won't be leaving messages. I also don't read a lot of them because sometimes they are spoiler heavy, which means they will often tell you of something about to happen in the room you're going to walk into. So I won't be reading many of them. We can look around out here, but I've played through this intro part, so I don't think there's anything out here that we can loot or keep or anything, but it's very pretty anyway. Quite a view here. Necessary item required ahead, therefore try jumping. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump. That's the thing. So we're not gonna be following any tips like that. Let's head over this way. pretty intimidating. Hey, we hit him twice. I am satisfied with that. That was not one we were supposed to live through.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Alright, Flask of Crimson Tears, that's going to be our heal, and Flask of Cerulean Tears is going to be our mana restorer. Jump down the hole ahead and you will find the Cave of Knowledge. There you can learn more about the game controls and basic actions, as well as other tips that may be helpful during your adventures in the lands between. Okay, let's this guy does not have anything to say to us, so let's jump down the hole. Brave Tarnish, take the plunge. We are plunging. So we can use our item with X, we can switch items with down on the D-pad. Now, I wonder if I could two-hand this axe. How would I do that? If I put the shield away, I'm still one-handing it. Maybe they'll tell us eventually how we can two-hand it. Resting at a site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailment. It will also refill your sacred flask. However, most of the enemies you've defeated will be revived. You can find sites of grace by going where light converges. Alright, we've got our first lurker up ahead. Lurker down. Guarding. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming attacks. Guarding is especially effective when done with a shield. Guarding consumes stamina. If your stamina runs out, your stance will be broken. Let's see if we're 100% shield right now. We are 100% shield. That's nice. I thought this little round buckler would only be like an 80% block to damage. Dodging. You can avoid enemy attacks with a dodge roll or a backstep. Both of these actions consume stamina. So backstep is just B, dodge roll is B, and the direction stick. Jump with A. Yep, there's a guy up here. He's got a crossbow. And this guy has a spear and a shield. It's going to be interesting. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Right to switch the right, left to switch. Y? I tried Y plus left trigger. Okay, let's try. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, two-handing this can definitely break the shield guard. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I like it. Let's two-hand it for now, since that's kind of what I want to be doing. I like being able to wield the shield as well. My play style, I really am drawn to either a sword, like a one-hander and a shield with full block, or a big two-hander with a lot of strength and like just staggering potential. Whoa, roll! Oh no! First hit. Gotta lock on. Gotta lock on. No free camera. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to smash through people's guard. That is going to be good. Skills. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP. Left button for skills. Oh. That's cool. It's a strange flail about. I'm not sure how effective it would be, but it's cool that we can equip random skills. Crouch to make it harder for enemies to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Attacking an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. Alright, we can try it. Yeah, that was actually very nice. We'll be like a stealthy, two-handed warrior. Right trigger near back to an enemy for critical hit. Yeah, that's what we just did. Oh, even from outside of the bushes we can do it. Okay, that's fun. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy to break a stance. Hold right button to charge the heavy attack, or right button while jumping for a jump attack. Okay, let's try the jump attack. That did it. Oh, and then we follow up with a light attack and we do that finisher. Okay, so that's very cool. I like it. I wonder if we'd have the same effect just charging this up as we do with the run-in. That's what it kind of implied, that they were both going to have the same effect. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace you visited. However, if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. So this is a stake of Marika, a revival spot, and this is a boss door. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Whoa! Okay. Wow. Laid us out. Alright. That was okay. So, the thing to know about me is that I'm not very great at games like this. Like I said, I'm kind of a beginner. And so I'll be approaching things slowly, and I'll be like kind of gauging the difficulty level of things for myself. And obviously I've started on a pretty powerful class. And I think for someone like me who's not amazing at these games, I've always loved the Souls games. And I've played them on and off through the years, but I've never been highly skilled at them. And I've never put in the time that would probably be required to get highly skilled. And I'm hoping to do that with this game just because of how it lets you kind of set your own objectives and tackle things at your own speed. But yeah, going into this, guys, know that I'm kind of a beginner. So if you're in the same boat, then you're in the right place. If you're like a pro at this game, you might find some of my playing troublesome or annoying, I guess. But I am very much looking forward to getting better and being able to fully explore this world, because it truly is something special, I think. We've got some blocked doors over here that we could unlock. We need to have stoneward keys. Stone's word or stone sword? How would you guys read that? Stone's word key or stone sword key? I'm gonna go with stone sword key. Which we don't have any of right now. Let's look over here. Cooperative multiplayer. We won't be doing cooperative multiplayer, but I think it's really cool that it's in the game. Maybe I'll experiment with it at some point, because that seems like it'd be a lot of fun to have a co-op adventure in this kind of world. It seems like it would make it really easy, but maybe not. Maybe it would just be a ton of fun. Alright, here we go. Limgrave. Very nice. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with newfound information by finding map fragments at stells along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. So yeah, right now we don't have a map. With the map menu, you can check on your current position and terrain of the buildings surrounding area. You can freely place beacons of light that serve as landmarks to explore. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace you've discovered and travel there instantly. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Okay, yeah, right now we're gonna have to find the item, the map stell that reveals the map, which we don't have right now. Let's talk to you. You're not creepy at all.
Oh yes, tarnished are we?
Yep.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Oh, good.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Okay, don't be menacing or anything.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward. Most
I know from Dark Souls games to talk to these guys a few
Castle
times.
Stormvale, over on the
Stormvale.
cliff,
Ooh, right there.
the home of the decrepit demigod Godric.
The decrepit
the
demigod
Grafted.
Godric the Grafted.
It's time you set off, I should think.
Are you sure?
To Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Are you going to say more?
It's time you set off to Castle. If you seek.
Okay. That's all he has for us. So what's going on in like the surrounding area of this place? Let's go check out just like over here around it. I'm going to be taking a slow approach to the game, guys. I hope you're in for that. I really want to explore everything I can. And I want to go slowly. I don't want to get in over my head, get overly frustrated with the game. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Flight Pinion. I feel like I got an item I could read, which is pretty good feeling. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you're carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. Show large image and explanation with X. That's what I'm interested in. Flight feather of birds, material used for crafting, commonly used for arrows. Okay, cool. That looks like kind of a far drop. Not really sure what that is. I don't know how many arrows I'm gonna need to craft, so maybe we should get some more of these birds. I wonder if I could like creep up on them and hit them both with my special. No, I can't. It turns out. That's a cool view. That's an island that I can't imagine how we would get to it. What's going on back here behind the building? Not really a lot of anything. I think I'm going to leave the critters alone unless we think we need them for something. I saw a guy on a horse over here. Yeah, there he is. And I definitely don't want to mess with him. I know that for a fact. So I'm kind of giving him a wide berth here and kind of skirting around him. Because I know I'm not ready to deal with it. There might be some people who could get into the game and deal with it, but not me. Materials. Every corner of the lands between you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. Bird leaf flower. I kind of wish it would have a button to take me right to the description if I want to. That would be nice. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between, material used for crafting, said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Erd tree in days of antiquity. So much of the lore, I feel like, in Souls games is contained in the item descriptions, obviously also in the character dialogue, as obscure as it is, but the history and stuff like that can often be found a lot in the item description. So I do plan to read most of the item descriptions. That's part of the fun of the game for me. I'm really into reading the lore. Even if I don't fully understand the lore or read a wiki about it, I like to try to passively absorb as much lore as I can while playing the game. There's like ruins over here. I think maybe our line of grace was pointing us this way. We haven't come across a lot of hostile enemies yet, which is interesting. Just this guy lurking over here, waiting to kill anybody who takes the direct path to this building. We have a merchant over here. A crafting table. Let's grab the Site of Grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace you've discovered. Yep, we already had learned that. Thank you for the reminder, though.
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
I need the volume
And
to
I
be
can also
louder.
see that you're not after
Oh,
my
he's gonna keep
throat.
talking even though I walked
Then
away.
why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Okay, Kale. Let's see. Let's
Goodbye for now.
see if I can get into our settings here. I feel like the dialogue volume is still a little too low. Maybe my master volume has to come up and other things have to go down. Yeah, that's literally as loud as I can make it, guys.
What is it? Still going to purchase?
Let's see. Tell me about yourself.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Alright. With the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. It's got a lot of cool stuff. I think right away we need the crafting kit. This is what's going to allow us to craft at all. So let's go ahead and grab that.
Goodbye. Nice to do.
Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. If you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. He has a couple cookbooks for sale. We don't have the runes to buy them, so we'll have to grab them later. Containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. Okay. Oh, they drop a smithing stone here for us. I don't know that we're going to use it yet. We're going to probably hold on to it. With the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at the smithing table. Somewhere you will meet a blacksmith who can make your armament stronger. It'd be 300 runes to strengthen it once. Let's just do it once. Why not? Oh, did we do it or not? Additional items are required. Oh, okay. We need 2 smithing stones. Okay, I see. We have 1 smithing stone. We need 1 more. So the grace is guiding us further this way. I'd like to follow the road and find the map piece that we need to kind of open up the area. There's a bat fluttering around over there for some reason. It's probably fine. I see this guy out here on the road. I feel like my best thing I could do would be to just run jump this guy right in his back. Or face. Yeah, that worked. I'm okay with that. I see another guy camped out over here. We might be able to back attack him. Root resin. Got roa fruit. Easily found everywhere in the lands between. It has a wide variety of uses. And root resin. Resin secreted from the roots of the great tree can also be found near trees on the surface. The roots of the great tree were once linked to those of the Erd tree, or so they say, and it is for this reason catacombs are built around great tree roots. Interesting. We got him. There's a cave here. There's other guys around, which is interesting, but we also have a cave here. Mushroom. There is a site of grace inside the Grove Side Cave. I'm not sure if I want to go in here right now, to be honest. I like having the site of grace. Because that should at least, yeah, it at least marks it for us on the map, which is awesome. But I don't know if I want to do this yet. Let's take out these guys that are kind of skulking. This deer is going to bust our stealth here. They have invincibility a bit while they're on the ground. It doesn't behoove you to start swinging at them until they're starting to get up. That's kind of what it feels like, at least. Alright, so what's going on over here? Alright, it looks like maybe an entire enemy encampment of some kind. Ooh, I see another site of grace off in the distance here. This is the road stele I think we can see like straight ahead of us. I think that's what we need to open up the map. Let's go get the site of grace first. I feel like that would be smart in case we get ourselves killed over here. It seems completely unprotected. Let's rest. Oh, here we go.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
We accept your accord
Have you heard of
and
the
offer
Finger
you
Maidens?
friendship.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
What happens if you refuse her?
Then it's settled. Summon me.
You
by
can never
grace
level up.
to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Spectral Steed Whistle, so that is what we're going to call our mount with.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Alright, can we level up at all yet? Maybe not. Let's see.
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Let's try it.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Alright,
Your
with the level up
thoughts,
menu, you can spend runes
your
to increase your
ambitions.
attributes.
The principles you would follow.
Oh, go ahead. With each attribute increased, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. So yeah, we are already level 7. So we need 775 to level up our next, our next point of anything. So we are not quite there yet. It's past time till morning. Use the spectral steed whistle to summon and ride your spectral steed. If your spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of crimson tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing in the left stick. Okay, so we gotta put the item in its slot here. Equipment. How am I going to do this? With the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. Okay, got that. Okay. And then we summon... Oh no, that was not what I wanted. And there he is. There is our Spectral Mount Torrent. He's got a little double jump. He's got a dash. He's pretty fast. He's pretty cute. Okay. We don't need him right now. We are going to take on some of these guys down here. Okay, so I have to get used to that. Let's go ahead and switch that out. That was not the button I wanted. It's going to take me a while, guys, to get a good grasp of the controls. But we'll get there. Let's take a look at what's in the chest up here. Lord Sworn's Greatsword. Okay, let's check that out. I don't know if it would be better than what we have. Let's see. We need 10 decks for this. We currently have 8 decks. Yeah, it would be. It looks like it would be an upgrade for us for sure. We would have to put a few points in the decks. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have 10 points in dex if that's going to be kind of like a standard for stronger weapons. Maybe that's kind of our next goal, is to just get those 2 points in dex that we need for this. Awesome. That's a great find. We'll hold on to it for now. Eluding him would be good. Godric Soldier's Hat. We're already at medium load. It looks a little silly. It doesn't affect our roll at all. So, that's good. I am just going to keep... for some reason I want that to be my... For some reason I want that to be my crouch. I keep pressing X to crouch. I don't know why. I don't know where that instinct is coming from. This guy has a horn, so I'm kind of thinking he would call for help if we let him have the opportunity to do so. Which we won't. We will not let him do that. I don't like the big guy walking at us, so I'm going to skirt around the outskirts and take out some of the guys on the outside of the camp. I see a couple of them pathing around over here. Yeah, there's one. Oh! Didn't see him at all. Oh, I got so lucky there. So there's 2 guys here. One's by the wagon, one's pathing towards us. Oh, he has an item. Let's not forget to loot anybody. A straight sword and some bolts. So the straight sword might be like a smaller sword. Let's have a look. The straight sword still also requires 10 dex to use. It is not a better weapon than what we currently have. But it looks like swords are going to require some dex. If we wanted to just use axes and maces, maybe they would not require dexterity. But I'd like to be able to use swords as well. So we will need some minimal points in dex, it looks like. See how that first swing after they get up, just they still have invincibility frames. A flail. Okay. We're getting lots of weapons early on, and I like that. This requires 18 dex to swing this thing, which actually makes perfect sense. You would probably need a lot of dexterity to accurately use a flail on a chain. Let's be careful here. We have that one big guy who paths around. I don't know if he comes out this far. There he is. Let's come over this way and we'll kind of sweep in the same way we did on the other side. We've got this guy right here. Oh God! We have made a mistake. Oof. Okay. We somehow did it. We're still alive. We've got a wolf buddy back here still. Whoa! Biggin! We got the biggin! We don't want to be crouching. We want to be running away. Let's go... Oh, I don't want to grab that because it'll regen all these guys. I don't know if I could take this guy. No. The answer is no. We can't take that guy. That's really unfortunate. I was enjoying working my way in there. Maybe we'll come back over to this side and try. I think I saw a cave or something where that I saw a cave where that wolf was. And then this guy chased us out of there. I'd like to try to get back in there. Oh God, where am I? Okay, no, we're not far. We're not far from our runes. We need to prioritize getting our runes back, obviously. It was good to draw that guy way out here so we can easily get our runes back. Because, yeah, losing our runes is kind of scary. I'm going to run over to this other side of Grace we discovered here. Oh, we didn't work our way into the Stell either. We need the map fragment. I'm getting distracted and not prioritizing the stuff that I know we have to do. I cleared so many of them. I should have gone in and got the map fragment. Big mistake. It's just going to be harder to get to it this time. I feel like if I was able to jump attack that guy in the back, it'd be like so much easier to deal with him. Well, there we go again. We're just popping our heals unnecessarily. That's not going to help us. Crouch is the left stick. Come on, boys. Oh, not all of you. Oh, and the wolf? Alright, they split up a little bit. That's good. Oh, we got a smithing stone. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I want to go down here. This is cool. What's going to happen in here? What's going to kill us down here? Apparently nothing. Adding skills. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armament's type determines what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. War Stomp. Okay. Whetstone knife. So we can apply that ability to our weapon if we want to do that over the wild strikes we currently have, I think. And we have to be at a site of grace to do it, though. And the whetstone knife is apparently the tool that lets us do that action. We need to find the road map. It's right out there. Do I have a way of getting to it that doesn't involve this giant guy killing me? Yes, I do. I do if I'm careful. Oh, snap. That is not being careful. Maybe I need to come around from this side. Lots of smithing stones. Very nice. You don't need these wagons, do you? They're kind of like obstructing my line of sight. Oh, they made noise that like ticked this guy off. Oh, we ticked all these guys off. Oh, we're running. We could take these guys, but let's all right. So breaking stuff will draw the attention of people around, which is a decent tactic in my opinion. Big guy's going that way. Let's run and get this item. There we go. Map found. We don't have to deal with these guys. I think we've gotten everything we need from the area. And I am more than happy with that. What do we want to do now? Let's head over to, okay, so this is our map. I'm not sure where I want to explore next. I see a cave. Oh, we found that one cave over here. Let's go back to the Church of Ella. And we could take a look at the new ability we found. We can see if we can level up our dexterity at all.
This way, Tarnished.
Oh.
May I have a word?
Yeah? Who are you, exactly? You're interesting.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed. And upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no?
Yes.
To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I can call the spectral steed.
As I had hoped.
I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
For thee, by Torrent's former master.
I wish we could put our axe away. Spirit calling bell. Lone wolf ashes.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits.
Oh, nice.
Summon them with it.
That's right.
From ash and return.
These
to
are our
the
summons.
The spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past.
Okay, so in hard
Now
fights we
'tis
can summon.
thine to do with as thou
I'm sure there will be
wishest.
some fights when we can't summon, right? With a spirit calling bell, you can use ashes to summon various spirits. Summoning typically consumes FP. You can only summon one type of spirit at a time. You can only summon spirits during... Yo, you cannot summon spirits during multiplayer. Makes sense. Okay, very nice. I like it. What else?
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between.
She has 4
How
hands.
long will
I
it
just
be,
noticed.
I wonder,
It really creeped me
before
out
the
when I
tarnished
noticed.
tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers.
Oh, she's out of here. Huh, interesting. Well, I hope we'll meet her again. I'm sure that we will. Let's rest. With the Ashes of War menu, you can use Ashes of War to grant skills and affinities to your armaments at Sites of Grace. An armament can only have 1 skill. Any skill previously had will be lost. By adding an affinity, you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. An armament's type determines what skills and affinities it can have. Some special armaments cannot be granted new skills or affinities. Okay. So we could do War Stomp here. Might be more useful than the one we currently have. Does it cost anything to apply it? It doesn't look like it. Quality. Huh. Quality... I don't see that the quality is changing it at all. And then what was the other thing that we had? Memorize spells. We don't have any... I thought... maybe the weapon we have can't use that other one. Talk to Melina. Okay.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden
I just think of
Ring.
Brandon Sanderson's
If
world
the
when I think of
rays
shard
grace
bearers.
signal the castle, then
Interesting.
the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
Alright, that's all the new dialogue that she has for us right now. Let's see if we can level
Shall I
up.
turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. Share them with me. Your thoughts,
Yeah, we could...
your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So did we get 10? Is that what we needed was 10? Let's take a look. Yeah, we can equip it now. We need 10 decks. We have 10 decks. We are good. But we do probably need to be... Oh no, we can one-hand it. We can one-hand it if we want to, which I really like the idea of. But I think for now... How did they say to... Oh, that wasn't it. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. The sword is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I think we are going to take a break here for today. This seems like a pretty good stopping point. We got our new weapon equipped. We were able to level up a bit. We have been introduced to some of the elements of the world as well as our current quest, which is to get to the castle, follow our rays of grace here. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game. If I'm patient with it and I just explore and I take my time, I'm also the kind of player that sometimes if I hit like a skill wall, I like grinding. I like going out, finding places to just grind runes and just power ourselves up. I really like that you can do that in games like this, where you can, if you hit a skill wall, you can usually go grind, make yourself more powerful, and then come back and overcome it. So I hope you guys are into this. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of you probably have large amounts of experience with the game. I would definitely listen to any tips or tricks you guys have, but please no spoilers for the story or for characters that I may be about to kill off or am getting killed off. I don't want any story spoilers. But any help with like just basic game mechanics and stuff like that, things I might not think of, I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all again so much for being here. If you are enjoying the video, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving the like. That would help me out immensely, and I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.